reply selecting by name. Okay, yesterday we are trying to understand passing an object as argument. The topic is passing an object as argument. What is the meaning of passing an object as an argument? It means I have an object in my class. That object I want to pass to another class method. Why should I pass object from one class to another class? In real life, if you take a person is always sharing some things to other person, is having something in his hand. Now he is giving this one to other person and he is using it and again giving back to this person again by giving. This is called what? Sharing. So how can you develop this sharing mechanism in Java? Now in last class we understood addition program, adding two numbers in Java. To add two numbers in Java, I need those two numbers. Then those two numbers we have taken as method parameter, added them and written the result or display the result. In place of numbers, we wanted to take what? Object. I want to perform operation on an object. So this is a class. On which object you want to perform operation? Student object. So we created a student class. Then where student is available in college. So in a college, we perform operations on a student. Now I have a question. Can college create students or college receive students? College will not manufacture students. So people come to the college and join and become what? Students. So in a college class, there should be one operation called what? Join. After joining the college, I can perform several operations on the student, change batch or some other, whatever operation. Okay. So different operations we perform. Yesterday I took two operations. Number one, join. Number two, what? Change batch. Join and change batch, two operations I taken. Join, what to join? Student. Then I should have a parameter, what? Student. Because I want to take integer number, parameter is what? Int. If you want to take floating point number, parameter is double. If you want to take some other type number, you have to take that type of data type. Now what type of value you want to take to join? Student object. So the parameter, what should I choose? Student. All people understand? You have to develop one more example now like this. Okay. So that's why please try to focus at least today. College will not create student objects. College must receive what? Student object. College takes student object. Okay. After college taking student object, then what should happen? I have to perform operations in join method on the passed student object. Is it a student object or student variable? Student object or variable? Variable here. In this variable, the object will be available at what time? The program development time or compilation time or execution time? Currently, in this S variable, do you have object? No. This variable filled with the student object at what time? When you call this method, right? When you call this method, student object will come. Then at runtime, whatever the student object is available in S variable, I want to read the details of the student. Okay. Student number, student name, course, batch, fee, all values I am reading. Okay. Clear my point? Then if you pass a student 1, student object values are reading. If you pass a student 2, student 2 objects values reading. If you pass student 3 object values are reading. Is everyone understand? Really comfortable? Now, I want to change the batch of the student. Then what method I should write? Change batch. Is it a student object or student variable? Student? Is the student currently contain any object? No. When object will come into picture? Runtime. When you call this method by passing that object. If you pass a student 1, then whose batch will be changed? Student 1 batch. If you pass student 2, whose batch will be changed? Student 2. Okay. Now, this is join method reading the data of its own object or the past student? This change batch method changing its own object data na past student object data. Okay. If you do any changes in the past object is passed to your method. Before passing the object, if you do any changes, that modification affecting to this join method, will it get original values or will it get the modified values or? Modified values. That's what I told. Here student object created. All values in the student object were default values. And then now the student object S1, SName, course, batch, fee values I have initialized. Then these values are stored in the student object. When I call join method by passing the student object, is the join method receiving default value student or this initialized value student? Initializer value student. That's what I told yesterday. Then next, now change batch method I call. When I call change batch method by passing S1, this is student object passed to change batch method. This S variable is receiving what? This same student object whose values are these values na? Inside the change batch method, did you read values or are you modifying values? If I modify values of the passed object, then after this method completed, in a main method we will get original batch core Java, original time 9 a.m. or change your time 11 a.m. Change your time 11 a.m. Okay, what is the confusion here? Yesterday when I asked, all people are saying not understood, not understood. So which point you don't understand? If you ask, I'll explain. Yesterday it's time up, that's why I stopped yesterday class. Any confusions in this class? This class is representing what? Student object. And these values are representing what? Student values. Then now college class representing college. College should have student object. So instead of having, it is receiving that student object. Any confusion? Then once you receive the student object, on the student object you can perform reading operations or you can perform modifying operations. I did. Then can you execute college class? No. Then to execute college class, these two methods to call and execute. I need one test class with main method. Here I created college object because I want to call join method and change method. Join method is what? Non-static. So I have to create object of college. Then next, now college class join method parameter is what? Student. So I must create student object. Student object is created. And then I pass the values, initialize student object and pass the student object. Then student object will go to join method. Join method receiving student object. Inside S variable, which object is now available? Student 1. Then student 1 values are reading. Hello, following that? Then next time I call what? Change batch method with a different student or same student? Same student, right? Then same student internal what batch method is called. Batch variable is called from student 1. 9 a.m. change it to 11 a.m. Okay, everyone understand? So this is the most important topic. Changing, passing object from one class method or one method to another method. Passing object from one method to another method. Again, I'm asking still if you have any confusions, please ask, I'll explain. Which method, which class is having confusion, ask. If you all understood, then I'll go next topic. Divyansh Akil. Is the current topic is non-static method. Sorry? Who is asking question? Why we created all classes in same Java file? Not required. You can create in different Java files. Only for visualization purpose, I created in one Java file. Actually, these are 3 Java files. Student.java, company.java, test.java. हाँ बोलो बोलो. Can we create joint method in class student? Then it is necessary to create college. అన్నా నీకు దండం అన్నా. అఖిల్ అన్న కొంచెం బ్రెయిన్ వాడన్నా. తెలుగా హిందీయా? हिंदी. ओके. थोड़ा ब्रेन यूज करो भैया. If we create join method in student, join operation belongs to student. Student can join in student. Join operation of whom? College. Yeah. Naresh, obviously, na, if we call join method again, it will display student values again. Modified values will get. Shall I develop one more project like this so that you'll get hands-on experience, some idea? Okay, this program, right question. This is a question and I'm giving sample code here. This is the question, sample code, try. Easy program bhaiya, type, please try. Able to write? Tell me. Class? Sorry, 1 minute. Class employee. How many properties? Int employee number, string employee name, string department, double salary. Next. Mobile number also, na? Long, mobile. All are there. So why I didn't mention properties, na? These are sufficient. Mobile number, all, email not required. If you write, it's okay. And then next. Class, company. In class, company. Enter. Method I have to create. Why? What operation do? Join. Join. Employee. All have you tried? Okay. Then next, inside the join method, what operation I ask you to do? Display this. Receive employee class object, display its values. Now display its values. System dot out dot println. Can you tell me which employee values are you displaying? Which employee? Is E employee? Which employee values are you displaying? E1 employer, E2 employer, E3 employer, E1. E2 employee value is not displaying. So if enter ask a question, which employee values are you displaying? You must say, whichever employee object came on store in this E as argument. At the time of the join method development, you don't know which employee is coming. This E is just a variable. Are you catching my point? This E is just a variable. You cannot confirm what is that variable. So E dot, what do you write? Employee number, E dot employee name, E dot salary, department, and E dot salary. So we cannot say this employee belongs to which object. Clear my point? Which employee values we are displaying, we don't know. So whichever the employee pass to join method, that employee values are displayed. Okay. Next method, what I asked? Receive employee class. Next, receive employee class, display this employee object, annual salary. Then what method I should create? Void annual and salary of open bracket, closed bracket, employee. Now again I'm asking, which employee salary you are calculating? Understand my question? Which employee, whose employee annual salary you are calculating? Whichever the object you pass, that means you are developing static nature code or dynamic nature code. Dynamic nature code you are developing. That is the point I am expecting you. Okay, dynamic nature code you are writing. Then next here you tell me system dot out dot println E dot sal into 12. Okay, double quotes, annual. Okay, let me not write this message. Just let me write E dot println. Next, what is the next operation? Third method, receive employee class object, increase this employee object salary by 20%. Void increase salary of employee. Which employee salary you are increasing? Whichever you passed. Okay. Outright increase salary, E dot salary equal to E dot salary plus E dot salary into 20. Okay, E dot salary into 20 by 100. 20. This calculates 20% and 20% salary added to existing salary stored in the salary object of E object. Now my question, to call all these three methods, I must use same employee object or can I use any object? Same employee object. Can't I use different object? Should I use same employee object or any object? Any object I can use. Same employee object is not required. So you can call join method with E1, employee 1, annual salary, employee 2, increase salary, employee 3, or you can pass all the same object, your wish. So that's all now. College class completed. Everyone understand these points? So in company, we will develop project for each operation, one method to perform that operation on a particular object. The object parameter name you have to take. Then next example, you tell me now. Class tester. Test 04. Amma? Tester? Okay, you can take. Public static void main of string array args. What do you write here? First, I should create which class object? College. C1 equal to new college. One college ready. Company. C1 equal to new company. One company ready. In this company, I wanted to join student. For that, I need one student. Student, employee, E1 equal to new employee. E1 dot join of E1. Control 1, test 03. Line number 17. Package system. Okay, initial values all we are getting 0, null, null. If I do any changes in this object, are those changes affecting to join method? Yes or no? No. Why? You are passing same object. Okay, then what do you write here? E1 dot ENO equal to, what do you write? Some number. E1 dot ename equal to some name. Okay. E1 dot department equal to some department. And next E1 dot salary equal to some salary. Now these initialized values will come in this object or not? Yes. Okay. So join method understand. I want to find annual salary of the employee. What do you write? System dot out dot println. One line gap I'm giving and I'm calling C1 dot annual salary of E1. Then the annual salary display 25,000. Okay. Next, I wanted to increase this employee salary by 20%. Now increase salary. And then now again I am displaying, or you can just display salary. System dot out dot println E1 dot salary. Control 1, control. Increase salary 25,660 rupees. Okay. So hope you all comprehend now working with method with parameters with reference data types. Okay, good. This is the story about methods chapter. Any questions? Method chapter successfully completed. Look at here. This is the syllabus you need to understand in methods chapter. Please read all these points. If something you need to understand, I'll explain. Already yesterday I told now, this Saturday I am not taking long sessions. Only regular classes, no long sessions. Sunday also you have class. Sunday also regular class, same time. Sorry? Online. Tell me now. Need of this chapter. In this chapter, we learn how to create methods for performing operations. All the people got clarity on? What is a method? A method is a sequence of statement placed as a one block with a proper name and return type. Why method? Method is meant for developing reusable code to perform an operation. How to create a method? A method is created by using a return type and full syntax is. A method is created by using return type and full syntax is accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, return type, method name, parameter list, throws, exception list, open bracket, closure bracket, statement, semicolon. Okay. Now, sample program as per maths and as per business, we already understood. Now here, there is a statement, method creation terminology. What is the meaning of method creation terminology? We have some words are there you should know while working with methods. First one is method prototype. What is the first one? Method prototype. What is the meaning of prototype? The head portion of the method is nothing but prototype. Accessibility modifier, execution level modifier, return type, method name, parameter list, throws, exception list. Complete that much. And the except body is called what? Prototype. Then next, what is signature? Signature means method name and parameter list. Both together is called what? Signature. Then next, what is a parameter? The parameter is nothing but the variable declared in method parenthesis is called parameter. What is the argument? Argument is nothing but the value we are passing as a input to the method is called what? Argument. Okay. Next, what is a return type? Return type is nothing but data type. The data type placed before method name. The data type placed before method name to return value, to specify returning value. To specify the value returning from this method is called return type. It can be primitive data type. It can be return type. Then next we have modifier. What is a modifier? A keyword that changes the default behavior of the programming element is called what? Modifier. So these are the terminology. You have major terminologies, prototype and signature. Okay. Next, method declaration. What is the meaning of method declaration? You create a method, ends with semicolon. No body, open bracket, don't bracket, open bracket, closure bracket, you don't write. Only create method body. Then we call it as what? Method declaration. What is the meaning of method definition? Create a method with the body. Logic is not mandatory. Just open bracket, closure bracket. With the body is called what? Method definition. Invoking a method. What is the meaning of invoking a method? Calling a method is nothing but invoking a method. Calling a method to execute its logic is nothing but invoking a method. Implicit override, overload, you cannot understand. We'll see later. Okay. And declaration means creating just method with the prototypes and with semicolon. Method definition means creating method with method definition. Invoking means calling method to execute its logic. Okay. Then next. Sample program, just now we have understood many examples. When should we create a method? We should not create method just for fun. If you want reuse logic in multiple other methods, then only I have to create method. Okay, next, where can we create method? Can I create method directly inside a Java file? No. You can create method only inside class. Can I create a method inside another method? Can I create a method inside another method? No. If you try to create a method inside another method, compiler will throw error because method belongs to perform operation of the object. Then next, types of methods. How many types of methods? How many types of variables are there? 2 types. Static variable, non-static variable, parameter, local variable. Now tell me, can I create method inside a method? No. Can I create method inside a class? Yes. It is meant for performing operations of the class for static variables and non-static variable. Then how many types of methods are there? 2 types. Static method and non-static method. Static method is method declared with the static keyword. Non-static is a method that doesn't declare with static keyword. Okay, what the use of abstract concrete method you cannot understand, later we'll see. Use of static non-static method. If you want to perform operations without object, or if you want to perform operations common to all objects, then declare method as what? Static. The method that is declared without static keyword is called what? Non-static method. Okay, next, use of void and non-void method. What the use of void, non-void method? Private, non-private method. A method that is declared with the keyword private is called what? Private method. I don't want to allow other programmer access my method. Then what to do? Declare your method as private. No, I want to allow access other programmer. Then declare it as what? Non-private. Okay, now? Like how declare variable as a private, non-private, same way you can also declare method as private and non-private. For example, tell me, I am giving you bank account application. In that bank account application, I have deposit method, withdraw method, current balance method, alert message method. As a customer, can I call deposit method? Hey, yes, Babu. As a customer, can you call withdraw method? Yes. As a customer, can I call current balance? Yes. As a customer, can I call alert message method? When message should be alerted? When deposited or withdrawn. So directly alert message should not be called by the customer. Then tell me, deposit method should declare private or non-private? Withdraw? Current balance? Why? Because they must be accessed by other programmer. Access message method should declare as a private or non-private? Private, because it should not access by outside programmer. The next, what is void method and non-void method? A method that is created with the keyword void is called what? Void method. A method that is created method with other than void, int or double or something, is called what? Non-void method. Correct? Understand? Right. Next, what is when to use void method, when to use non-void method? If I don't want to return any value out of this method, then I must create that method as what? Void. If I need to return some value from this method, then I should use what? Non-void method. What the void type can be in? Can be array, can be class name. If I want to return primitive value out of this method, then I should take primitive type. If you want return array object from this method, I should take array type. If you want return class object, I should take what? Class name. Next, what is a parameterized and non-parameterized method? What is the use of it? A method which contain parameter is called what? Parameterized method. A method that doesn't contain parameter is called what? Non-parameterized method. If I don't want to receive values from the method caller, then create that method as what? Void. If you need to receive values from the method caller, then I should take what? Non-parameterized method. Then while calling this parameter non-parameterized method, the method caller non-parameterized method must call without passing argument. Parameterized method must call by passing argument. Okay. So up to 14 point, all people understand? Right. So 15th and 16th we'll get in our next coming chapters. Ignore. Now I want you to understand this topic. Ready? Tell me, different rules in placing logic. I have class. Can I place logic statement directly in the class? Like SOPL and like method call? No. You must place only inside a class. Okay. Inside class, I declare variable allowed? Yes. I have declared method allowed? Yes. Inside class directly, I have placed variable assignment statement a equal to 10. Is it allowed? Not allowed, because it is an operation. Operation must be placed inside a method. The logic statement not allowed inside a class. The logic statement always allowed only inside method. If you write logic statements inside class, compiler will throw error. Only logic statements, only declarations. Variable, method, constructor, block, inner class only you should write. Apart from these 4, anything else you write, compiler will throw error. Okay, na? So remaining points not required. Sample project, interview and OCJP question. Just now I explained sample project. Passing student object as an argument. Passing employee object as an argument. That is a sample project. Can I hope all of people understand this chapter? Right. So with this chapter, we completed the major important topic, how to create real world object in the programming world, and how to create real world object in the programming world, how to store its data, and how to implement its values. Okay, na? I mean, how to implement its operations. Then I need to teach one important horrible topic called this keyword. What the keyword? This keyword. This keyword itself will take 1.5 hour to 2 hours class. Once this keyword is completed, then you are good in launching the next important topic, modifiers wise initializing object, setting values, getting values, initializing object. That topic we have to launch. That we'll see on Monday class. Understand? Right. So, the tomorrow class. Today I'm feeling that today is a Saturday. Right. Tomorrow we are going to learn this keyword related. So I will give you small introduction to this keyword, and then tomorrow we'll continue. Are you ready to listen? Okay. Topic is very interesting. Please try to focus. And if you don't listen, you will not understand. Focus. Can I access static variable anywhere directly by its name? I'm writing class A, open bracket, closure bracket, static int A, semicolon. Here I'm writing void M1, static method. It's little difficulty topic, only you have to pay attention, then all you learn. Static void M1 system dot out dot println of. Now here I am writing something like this. Observe. A variable directly I am accessing. Is it allowed? SOPLN M2 method I am creating. Can I access a variable directly? Yes. I am writing main method public static void main of string array args. String array args. Tell me, inside this method, can I write something like this? System dot out dot println a directly? Yes. Why you say we can access directly like this? Because when you run this class, a variable memory created or not? With value 0. Okay, now a variable memory created with value 0. Then next control will go to which method? M1. Then go to which method? M2. Come with me. It will go to M1 method. JVM will go to M1 method. And if I say, you also saying along with me. After static variable memory create directly, it will go to main method. And tell me, now a value is reading from here and displaying 0. Why M1 and M2 methods are not executed? Not called. Called M1 method. Then now, if you call M1 method, is a variable memory created or directly accessed? Control go to M1 method and a value directly reading and displaying 0. Okay. Can I call M2 method also? Yes. If we call M2 method, what happened now? Control will go to where? M2 method. Then in M2 method, now what value displayed now? A. A value reading from same memory and displaying on console. Can I hope all people understand? So if you create static variable to read its value and display or perform different operations, we'll define what? Method. Which type of method we create? Static method. So inside static method, I can access static variable directly by its name because it already has memory. Okay. Now class A. Now here I'm creating non-static. Okay. I'm creating static variable int A semicolon. I am creating non-static method M1. Inside non-static method, can I access static variable? Expecting answer. Why you are silent? Inside a non-static method, can I access static variable? Yes. Why yes? Why yes? Because static variable already has memory, na? Next, I'm creating main method. Public static void main of string array args, open bracket, closed bracket. Tell me, inside main method, can I access a variable directly? Yes. Can I access M1 method directly? No. Why? It is a non-static method. I must create object a1 equal to new a, and then I'm writing a1 dot m. Okay, now tell me, what the flow of execution here? What the flow of execution? You call M1 method. Control will go to what? M1 method. Now you have called a variable. Searching for a variable. When class loaded into JVM, a variable already has memory and value, na? So to read static variable value from non-static method, is there any problem? No problem. So we can access static variable inside static method directly by its name. We can access non-static variable inside we can access a static variable inside a non-static method directly. There is no problem. Okay, let me understand another question. All ready? This is a critical important point, confusion point. Class A, I am choosing non-static variable X. On this non-static variable X, I want to perform different operations. On this non-static variable X, I want to perform different operations. How can I perform different operations? For example, I'm writing void M1. If you want to perform operations, I have to define method only, na? Void M1. Then inside this M1 method, I am trying to display system.out.println X variable directly. I am displaying X variable directly. Is it possible? Yes or no? Why? X variable doesn't have memory. Okay. This line, compiler throwing error. By the time this line is executing, this X variable doesn't have memory. That's why throwing error. Understand? Somehow if I guarantee X variable is a provided memory by the time controller come to this line, then is there any error? Again, I'm asking question. By default, non-static variable doesn't have memory. If you access directly by its name, compiler will throw error because it doesn't have memory. When control come to this line, automatically when I call M1, when I call M1 method, then only this line is executed. Correct? Now my question. How will you call M1 method? Or not in main method, I am not. How will I call? I am not asking where. How can you call this M1 method? By using in that object. Already X variable memory available, na? Hello, understand? Public static void main of string array args, open bracket, close it. All people try to apply this small point you have to apply. Can I call M1 method directly? No. Compiler throw error. Can I create object of, I have to call create object of A, new A. Then I should call what? A1 dot M1. Now tell me, to call M1 method, you created object. This object you created only for M1 method memory allocator? Come on. You create this object only A class M1 method memory allocate? No. Why you created this A object? For providing memory to all non-static members. What new keyword will do here? Sorry. New keyword will go to A class and it found available non-static variables, allocate memory, come back. Yes or no? Then when you call A1.M1 method, M1 method you call by using which object? A1. Then control will go to M1 method. Inside M1 method, this X variable has memory, doesn't have memory. It has memory with respect to what? A1. So here is this meaning is X A1 dot X. A1 dot x. Excellent. Now you tell me, can I access non-static variable directly from non-static method by its name or object required? Ramachandra. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.